السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أنا أحمد عز وأنت بتتفرج على قناة ماث وذ عز. النهاردة هنكمل الكورس اللي احنا بدأناه في فيديو نمبر 1 خاص بكامبريدج IGCSE Mathematics Core and Extended. في فيديو نمبر 1 احنا حلينا exam style and past paper questions for chapter number 2 make sense of algebra. النهاردة هنحل بقى بالنسبة لي chapter number 3 lines, angles and shapes. هندرس مع بعض concepts of geometry in the course. في الفيديوز احنا مش بنحل بس غير ستايل يعني exam style and past paper questions بس. But for the full course just contact via the email or the phone and also for the online tutoring. يلا نبدأ بسرعة. The first concept it's about the parallelism. I have two parallel lines. AB is parallel to CD and HG is a transversal. إن شاء الله في الكورس هندرس مع بعض the concept of the two parallel lines and the relationship between the two angles in the parallel line. The first relationship it's called two alternate angle. They are equal in measure وبنستخدم لها hack of the letter Z. بالنسبة لي the second relationship it's corresponding angles وبنستخدم لها hack of the letter F. The third one it's called two interior angles. This is the third relationship, two interior angles and in the same direction of the transversal. بالنسبة لي two alternate angles they are equal in measure. They are equal in measure. ممكن يعملوا letter Z، ممكن لو اتشقلب يبقى letter N as capital يعني whatever it's the same. And I have two corresponding angles that they are equal in measure. And I have two interior angles and in the same direction of the transversal. Their sum equals 180 degree. The opposite figure بقى أنا هستخدم واحدة فيهم. أكيد طبعا هستخدم the last one because I want to find the value of x. ممكن نحددها كده مع بعض علشان تبقى so clear. أدي كده A E F C. I have a letter U زي ما انتم شايفين كده. أقدر أستخدم هنا the interior angle the two interior angles and in the same direction of the transversal their sum equals 180 degree. ممكن ساعتها بقى نحولها إلى algebraic problem يعني يكون x plus 81 equals 180 degree وأحلها by using any method أنت بتحب تحل بيها الإيكويشن علشان finally أقدر أقول إن the value of x equals 99 degree. 180 minus 81 equals 99 degree and that's my final answer. Okay, let's move to the next question. I have the same concept, it's the parallelism, and I can determine here two corresponding angles. Its hack is the letter F. واضحة جدا طبعا. يعني the two corresponding angles they are equal in measure. The value of x should be equal 65 degree. Now this the final answer 65 degree. Okay. The next concept is about the isosceles triangle. The isosceles triangle is a triangle in which two sides are equal in length and the two base angles they are equal in measure. يعني دي x تبقى اللي هناك دي كمان هتكون زيها x برضو علشان the two base angles they are congruent. And now I can use the triangle theorem which say the sum of the interior angles of any triangle equal 180 degree. يعني هيكون عندي x plus 30 equals 180 degree. X plus x is 2x plus 30 equals 180 degree. تحل بقى الايكويشن by using any method انت بتحب تحل بيها، سواء بقى عايز تعمل subtracting 30 from both of the two sides والانسر بتاعتك تبقى 2x equals 180 minus 30 تبقى 150 dividing by 2 in both of the two sides, dividing by 2 here, dividing by 2 here. Now the final answer, x equals 75 degree, and that is my final answer. Okay, let's move to the next problem. I have here the concept of the parallelogram. وأنا طبعا عرفت إن هو parallelogram because this is quadrilateral and each two opposite sides they are parallel. MN is parallel to QP and MQ is parallel to NP. One of the most important property in the parallelogram is each two opposite angles they are equal in measure. The value of x is the same exactly of 112 degree. يبقى خلاص انا كده عرفت البروبلم بتاعتي وعرفت الانسر. اقدر اقول له خلاص ان the value of x here equals 112 degree, and that is the final answer. Okay. The next problem, figure number 5. Figure number 5 عندي هنا أكتر من كذا concept. The first concept is about the quadrilateral concept. The second concept, in the opposite figure, I have an isosceles triangle. And the third concept, I have here the x and the adjacent اللي هي الانجل اللي جنبها. They are supplementary because they are on the same straight line. That means I will use the concept of supplementary angle. Supplementary angles. Okay, let's go back from the quadrilateral. هنبدأ الأول بالquadrilateral. نشوف الأول هنستفيد منه إزاي. I have two quadrilaterals على فكرة. أنا عندي quadrilateral A, B, C, D. ده figure formed from four sides. It's called a quadrilateral. I have A, B, C, E. ده برضه quadrilateral formed from four angles. بس أنا مش هستخدم الأولاني، أنا هستخدم التاني. يعني هستخدم the second, the quadrilateral A, B, C, E, because I know three angles in it. I know the angle A 90 degree, the angle B 110 degree, the angle C is 90 degree, but I don't know what is the angle E here. Now I can solve the problem using the quadrilateral concept. Let's say the sum of the interior angles of any quadrilateral equals 360 degree. Now I have the angle E, I don't know it, plus the angle A, it's 90 degree, the angle B, it's 110, the angle C, it's 90, all of that should be 360 degree. Continue and solve the problem. E plus 90 plus 110 plus 90, 290, that's E plus 290 equals 360, and cancel 290 from both of the two sides. The value of E finally should be equal 0 minus 0, 0, 15, 15 minus 9. You can use your calculator to find equals 70 degree. خلاص انا كده عرفت ان the angle E equals 70، يبقى ديت هتبقى 70. The angle E, the size of angle E equals 70 degree. Okay. But the next concept is about the isosceles triangle. I have the isosceles triangle, the two base angles they are equal in measure. يعني كمان the angle ADE should be equal 70 degree too. The third one is about the supplementary angles. I have the angle X and the 70. They are supplementary. They are on the same straight line. That means 70 plus X equals 180. minus 70 in both of the two sides. The value of x finally equals 110 degree, and that is my final answer. Okay. Let's move to the next problem. I have the concept here of the isosceles triangle RQ equals PQ. This is an isosceles triangle. The benefit there, I have the two base angles that they are equal in measure. I have here, that's mean this angle equal this angle. يعني ممكن أسمي الأنجل دي y وأسمي الأنجل دي كمان y، يعني they are the same. Now I can form an equation for the triangle. I have here بقى directly 2y plus 35 equals 180 degree. Solve the equation. Minus 35 on both of the two sides. Cancel. I have here 2y equals 145 degree. Then we'll divide by 2 both of the two sides. We find here y equals 72.5 degree. Okay. But I want to find the value of x اللي هناك ديت. يبقى أنا هستخدم الكونسبت اللي موجود هنا برضو في الفيجر عندي. In the figure I have MN is parallel to PQ. I have here the hack of the alternate angles. I have two alternate angles. Yes, the value of x equals the value of y because they are two alternate angles. يعني I have here x equals y. That means the value of x equals 72.5 degree. And that's my final answer in this problem. Okay, let's move to the next concept. I have here a problem about study the triangle and explain why x plus y equals 90. From the concept of the triangle, we know that the sum of the interior angles of any triangle equals 180 degree. I have three angles here, x plus y plus 90 equals 180. Solving the equation. Now I have here the value of x plus y equals 90 degree, and that is the reason here because this is a triangle and use the triangle theorem. Number B, find y if x equals 37. Just I will replace x and put 37. This is 37 plus y equals 180. We will just cancel 37 from this side and from this side. For value of y equals 10 minus 7 equals 3. 7 minus 3 equals 4. And 1 could be equals 143. I'm sorry, there is a mistake here. It's not 180. I should use here 90, not 180. I'm so sorry. Therefore, you should cancel 37 for both of the two sides. Okay, value of y finally equals 10 minus 7 is 3. 8 minus 3 is 4. Now the value of y is 43 degree, and that is my final answer. Okay, let's move to the next problem. I have here the concept of the regular hexagon or the polygon. The question, what is the sum of interior angles of a regular hexagon؟ في الكورس إن شاء الله هناخد يعني بشكل مفصل the polygons and the number of sides in the polygon and the difference between the convex polygon and the concave polygon. Starting by the triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, most of the simple polygon. In this question, I want to find the sum of the interior angles of a regular hexagon. We know that the hexagon, it has 6 sides. The number of sides equals 6 sides. We'll use the rule of the sum of the interior angles of any polygon equals n minus 2 times 180. And here it's 6 minus 2 times 180 equals 720 degree, and this is my answer. Question number 3. This is question number 4. A. What is the sum of the exterior angles? The sum of the exterior angles of blah 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 blah. I don't care what is the polygon from how many sides. Maybe it's 15 sides, 30 sides, 3 sides, 5 sides, whatever. The answer is just only one answer is 360 degree for the sum of the interior angles of any polygon. Now, what is the size of each exterior angle in this polygon? I have the polygon, it has 15 sides. So I will divide 360 by 15 to be equals 360 divided by 15 equals a 24 degree. The answer is 24 degree. Question number C. If the polygon is regular, what is the size of each interior angle? I will find first the sum of the interior angle of that polygon. This is the sum of the interior angle of a polygon formed from 15 sides. But if I want to know one angle only, so I have to divide all of that by 15, and the answer using my calculator, or you can simplify it, it will be easy for you to get it 156 degree, and that is my final answer. Okay, let's move to the next concept. Here in the question number 4, explain why x equals y and in the following figure. Here I have the concept of the exterior angle of any triangle. The exterior angle of any triangle equals the sum of the interior angle of the triangle except the adjacent, but the adjacent is not. Don't forget the adjacent, just only don't forget that. Just we'll take this and add them, then the two interior angles, but the adjacent will be equal the exterior angle. Now I have an exterior angle, it's y. The rule of the exterior angle y equals the sum of x out of 2 and x out of 2. We know that they are the same because this is an isosceles triangle. Two base angles, they are congruent. Now y equals, I have here, they have the same denominator. I have 1 plus 1 equals 2x. 2 divided by 2, it's 1. Finally, y equals x, and that is the required here in this question. Y equals x. Okay, and question number B, I have a parallelogram here. PSNT is a parallelogram because each two opposite sides, they are parallel. We said each two opposite angles, they are equal in measure. That's mean x equals s. This is number 1. And I have the concept of two vertically opposite angles, y and s. They are opposite. That means y equals s. Now I have two concepts. The first one I got it from the parallelogram, and that I get it from the vertically opposite angles. From the parallelogram concept and vertically opposite angles concept, we can say x equals y finally, and that is my final answer. Okay, let's move to the next problem. It's about the construction. هنتعلم ازاي ان احنا نرسم الحاجات اللي مطلوبه مننا whatever about the line segment or triangle or how can I bisect the line segment. كل ده ان شاء الله داخل معانا في الكورس. But the question here, measure this line and construct AB the same length in your book using the ruler, protractor and compass. انت لو استخدمت الرولر بتاعتك هتحط هنا نمبر 0 وتشوف البوينت الاخيره هنا هتبقى عند نمبر كام. هتلاقيها يعني في البروبلم ديت هتكون 8 سنتيمتر and this is A, the point A, and this is the point B. I have this is the point A and this is the point B. طيب دلوقتي I want to construct a 75 degree angle at the point A and I want to construct 125 degree angle at the point B. طيب احنا معلش بقى stop the share and we will share with you a program for construction. We'll use the ruler first. نظبط الرولر بتاعتنا كده ونجيب البنسل بتاعنا ونرسم من اول 7 لحد نمبر 8، من اول 0 لحد نمبر 8. كده انا عندي لاين سيجمنت اسمها هنا A وهنا البوينت الثانيه اسمها B. اول حاجه خالص هو عايز عند بوينت اللي اسمها A نعمل angle of 75 degree. هنجيب البروتراكتور بتاعتنا نحط سندر at the point A then count from the right. انا عارف ان البروتراكتور بتاعتي عندها two grades, grade from the right to the left and another grade from the left to the right. بستخدم اي واحد فيهم according to the line على حسب اللاين. زي ما انتم شايفين the line is drawn to the right. فابدا من عند grade 0 10 20 30 40 50 60 70 and that's it 75 here. حط بوينت كده عند 75 degree. بعدين بقى replace my protractor and use the ruler. Just I will use the ruler to connect here the 2 points, this point and this point. Okay. يعني هي ما جاتش عندها بالظبط بس ما فيش مشكله يعني in your paper يعني هتبقى الموضوع افضل. هو كان قايل ان البوينت دي اسمها C علشان تبقى اسمها angle BAC is 75 degree. كمان كان طلب مني اني اعمل construction of the angle 125 at the point B. هنعمل نفس الموضوع. هناخد السنر بتاعنا at the point B. Then we will count from the left 0 10 20 30 40 50 till 100 110 20 120 125 and that is my point. Then let's use our ruler and draw the line here. And he said the angle is called ABD with 120 100 125 degree. And I answered the question. That's my answer of my questions. وطبعا في الكورس احنا هنتعلم how to construct يعني كل الكونستراكشنز اللي عندنا هنتعلمها ان شاء الله. اوكي خلاص كده. The next construction is about the triangle. هو عايزني هنا ارسم triangle اسمه PQR. The side length PQ is 4.5 centimeter, QR equals 5 centimeter, and PR equals 7 centimeter. بالنسبه للتراينجل حاول دايما على طول انك تخلي الكونستراكشن بتاعك يبتدي من عند the longest side. يعني احنا اول حاجه هنرسمها هنرسم PR equals 7 سنتيمتر، وبعدين نستخدم الكومباس بتاعنا علشان نرسم the two other sides. يعني عشان to draw QR and PQ we will use the compass. طيب نرجع تاني للconstruction page. Clear. Just we will use the ruler first. نعمل بقى horizontal line كده حلو علشان construct the triangle on it. قلنا إن the longest side هيكون 7 سنتيمتر، نجيب 0 to 7، وكانت اسمها كان البوينت هنا اسمها كانت P وهنا هتبقى R. بعد ما خلصت بالرولر طبعا أمسك الكومباس عندي and fix it on 0, then open it till 5 centimeter and close it. I'm sorry، خلي بالنا ان ديت هتكون R كده. نمسك بقى الكومباس نطلع فوق ونعمل ارك كده جميل كده خلاص. وبعدين نروح برضو جايبين الكومباس بتاعنا عند الرولر and open it as 4.5. close it نقفله بقى ايه fix it at the point R، وكمان نعمل another arc. There is an intersection point. The intersection point here it's the point Q. Then I will use my ruler just to join the point B and the point Q. Okay. تمام. Now join. Then we will use the ruler here. Sorry. Join P and Q and R. Now I finished. Don't forget we had drawn there the horizontal line. PR 7 centimeter, PQ was 5 centimeter, and QR was 4.5 centimeter, and that's it. Okay, let's stop the share and go back to our presentation. Let's transfer. خلاص بقى كده احنا خلصنا، ما فضلش عندي غير question اللي هو past paper questions. وبالفعل دول سؤالين جم في الاكزام قبل كده. كان I think ان ده كان 2014 وكان اللي تحت ده كان 2015. طيب let's go and read the question. A regular polygon has an interior angle of 172 degrees. Find the number of sides of this polygon. احنا اتفقنا ان اقدر اني احسب one angle only. يعني انا اقدر احسب one angle only of the regular polygon ان انا اعمل the rule the number of the sides minus 2 times 180. Then the answer finally we will divide it by 2. But in this question في السؤال هنا هو ما طلبش مني find one angle only of the regular polygon، وانما هو طلب مني the number of sides. يعني هو I'm sorry دي اللي تحت دي n مش 2 sorry. So divided by n the number of sides. انا ما اعرفش هنا the number of n but I know one angle only equals 172 degrees. وبكده يبقى خلاص انا البروبلم بتاعتي اتحولت من concept of geometry into concept of algebra. ممكن احلها باكتر من كذا طريقه. يعني the most easiest one ولكن هنعملها بس بشكل سريع كده. We will use the concept of the cross product. وما ننساش كمان نعمل distributive property 180 and number 2 ونكتب equation جميلة. هنعمل كده equal ونكتب بقى the right hand side and the left hand side. ممكن نعمل the right hand side n times 172 it will be 172n and all of that times 1 it's the same. 180 times n it's 180n minus 2 times 180 is 360 then we can solve the equation طبعا بأكتر من كذا طريقة، ولكن الأفضل إني أخلي the two like terms they are in the same sides by shifting بقى, by adding, by solving the equation by using any method. يعني ده هيكون 8n equals 360, then finally divided by 8 in both of the two sides. The value of n finally should be equal 360 divided by n. 360 divided by 8 equals 45. Yeah, but the number of sides here, it's 45 sides. Okay. The next question طبعا حاجة direct على طول اهو. Alternate angle, the value of x equals 47 degree. The next problem, and it's the last problem in the video. Here I have a quadrilateral. The sum of the interior angles of any quadrilateral equal 360. Then I can form an equation. Here I can write x. I don't know the missed angle. X plus 85 plus 115 plus 97 equals the 360 plus 2 will make 5, 10, 17, 9, 10, 19, and 297 equals the 360 minus, no, I'm sorry. Oh my god, يعني it's erased, but خلاص يعني احنا عرفنا ان if I have an x here يعني كانت هتطلع عندي 360 minus 297. The value of x finally 10 minus 7 equals 3. T minus 9 equals 6. The value of x, it will be 63 degrees. This is from the quad. And finally, I can find the value of y by using the two supplementary angles. طبعا حلينا عليها problem زي دي بالظبط، يعني problem استخدمنا فيها برضو the concept of the supplementary angle. يعني 63 plus y equals 90. Just cancel 63 on both of the two sides. Here, the value of y finally equals 10 minus 3 is 7, 8 minus 6, 8 minus 6 is 2. The final answer here, I'm sorry, there is a mistake. مش بقى ايه يعني الفيديو طول شوية. There is a mistake. This is not 90. We said in the supplementary angle their sum equals 180 degree. نعمل بقى minus 10 minus 3 it's 7, and 7 minus 6 it's 1, and 1 here. This is the value of y equals 117 degree. طبعا solving the equation والcalculation بقى والحاجات دي كلها دي حاجة بقى ايه ترجع لك انت براحتك. انا بس مني بعمل بسرعة. يبقى y finally equals 117 degree, and that is my final answer. بكده وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو. أتمنى إن أنتم تكونوا استفدتوا النهاردة. Please بس don't forget to subscribe the channel علشان خاطر غيرك يستفيد بيها. وكمان for the full course please contact me via the email or via the phone shown on the screen in the beginning of the video. See you later and goodbye, وكل سنة وأنتم طيبين.